Hey friends, welcome back to Llama Mama Kayla's Yarn Tube. I am sitting here playing with my yarn and having a good time. Just chilling. It's raining. It's pouring down rain. And so I'm just sitting here listening to the rain on our metal roof and watching the rain on my security screen that's right in front of my face on this shelf right here. And so that's what I'm doing tonight. What are you guys up to? How are you spending your evening or day or morning or whenever you're watching this? The video's not going to go up tonight anyway. But, yeah, I was sitting here crocheting and I thought I would just come on and crochet and chat with you guys. Alright, so somebody out there sent me some yarn from Joann's and I don't know who sent it, but I love it. Okay, so this yarn here, this is t-shirt yarn. It came from Joann's. Hold on a minute. It was one of those and two of this beautiful green. I love it. I love these two colors together. Aren't those awesome? But anyway, let me find the label. Okay, so this is Big Twist t-shirt yarn. Right there. It's 131 yards. And at this time, I think they're getting rid of these and they have them clearanced out. And this person got them for $7.97, which I think is a good price for 131 yards of the t-shirt yarn. And I will tell you, this is a 6 bulky yarn, and it does call for a, I believe it says 9. Let me look. I looked earlier, but I don't want to misquote it. A 9mm hook. So anyway, that's fun. I love it. And so I want to say, I don't know who sent this. And also, I got a little package of stitch markers in the mail with it. I'm looking for them. I know they're over here somewhere. Well, let me just see. Sassy, where did the stitch markers go? Where did I put them? I put them up here, I thought. Let me look. I have a little junk tray right here that's full of some junk. And I might have stuck them in that, but I think I put them in my bag. That's right. I put them in my crochet bag because I had some markers over here already that I had found in my yarn room. And so I put those in my bag so that I didn't have to, like make sure, I was putting some. Remember a while back, a few weeks ago maybe, I got this nylon bag at Michael's for like $1.99. And then they went, that was when they were 50% off. And then they were 40% off. They were like $2 something. But they were very large nylon bags. I fixed one as a medical stuff and one as crochet stuff. And I put them in that nylon bag. But it's some stitch markers like these. The blue and the big orange ones. Yes. And so I think the same person sent the stitch markers and these. They came in on the same day, but they were all in separate bags. Joann's is famous for that. But anyway, I love these colors. I think these two colors go beautiful together. So I'm thinking what I might do, and this is going to make these a little larger because I didn't realize this yarn is a 6 bulky, and so it might make these a little larger. And it might take me a little bit more time to make these because it is a thicker yarn, and so it will be harder on my hands. But that's okay. I use thick yarn a lot. This one was a very thick yarn. and the pink one was a thicker yarn also. Those two were the, but anyway, see the lovebirds? Wouldn't that be cute to have one bird in lime with a pink heart, and one bird in pink, which this is orange, with a lime heart? Oh my god, that would be adorable. So that is a plan that I think I might can pull off. But I'm using a 5mm hook on all these. I did unravel this and tried to use a 5. I'm going to have to go up and get a 6. So I'll go up a hook and try it with a 6mm hook. And, you know, I may have to go to a 7 and try it. But I'm going to try it until I get something that's comfortable. Because I love those colors. Oh my gosh. Can y'all see? This is lime green. Let me see. Does these list the colors? If it did, I ripped it. And I don't know where the other little piece is. I guess I threw that part in the garbage. Because I don't have it right here beside me. Anyway, and then one of them I took off in another room. I took the label off in there. But anyway, I'm going to say that is a lime. And y'all know I like the slime green. So we're just going to call it slime and fuchsia. There we go. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. And I can't wait to make something out of these. Like I said, there was 2 of this one and 1 of that one. And I think the colors go well together. And I do have that turquoise one. Aqua turquoise, I think it's turquoise, that I had purchased when I was at Joann's, the only roll of this stuff that I could find in the store. And so those, you know, can be combined together because they're the same weight and all that kind of stuff. So I can come up with something, you know, between the 3 colors, design something. So that's fun. I appreciate that. Let me set these back over to the side. And, so I do like the lovebirds. Those are very cute. And then these are, otters. They're cute too. And then the peas in the pod. 2 peas in a pod. And then they got the pears. All of it's just adorable, right? So anyway, I'm crocheting and just, you know, passing the time. And that's just the way it is. Let me count these real quick. 1, 2, 3, messed up. Now 3, 4 single crochets. 5 single crochets. And 1 more should make 6, but I'm gonna count them to just make sure. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm gonna pull that tail on through so it's not looking all weird. Anyway, I am making, what am I making? You're probably like, well, what are you crocheting? Well, I am crocheting Henri the frog. And he's going to be cute. There's his body. You probably saw me in another video working on his body. And so I have one eye done. And I'm going to put these kawaii eyes on there. And I'm doing the other eye, which doesn't take very long to get it done. And I will have it done. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 is right there. It's actually number 1, but I'm counting from the back. Yep. I've been wanting to make Henri. He's a real easy, simple make. And I think that's why I was just put him off for so long, because I knew he would be simple. But here we go. We're bringing Henri to life. So that's what I thought. I would just turn on the video, record a video of bringing Henri to life. Isn't that fun? I like to watch their little personality form as I'm putting their pieces on them. And y'all are probably like, what? Stuffed animals don't have personalities. Well, mine do. Maybe yours don't, but mine do. I have a big imagination. And I think creative people just, you know, you have to have an imagination if you're artistically creative, and you just are enjoying life and having fun. Your imagination just takes over. Alright, so you see how mine curled out the wrong way. So I'm just using this to turn it and put my noodle back in the bowl. Because, you know, your starting tail needs to be... I just pulled my stitch out. Your starting tail needs to be in the bowl. So we'll call that noodle in the bowl. I know I'm clumsy doing all this because of my situation, but you know, I'm just trying to do it regardless. Let me see if I can pull that any. Not really. And so I'm going to put my noodle down into the bowl. Now that that happens to me like continuously while I'm crocheting. And a lot of times crocheting at the desk or table is helpful because, you know, my crochet hook will fall on the table, so I need to scoot up a little more. Okay, what am I doing? I gotta put my noodle down in that bowl. Get in there, noodle. And the thing is, though, you don't want your noodle coming out the other end of your bowl either. Okay. Now, I just gotta go one more round of 6 single crochets, and I'll be done with this eye. Probably would have been done with it already if I hadn't have dropped the whole thing. These little pieces right here are kind of tedious for me. I hate little small fidgety pieces, but I mean, I do them. I just don't enjoy them. I'm not like, yeah, give me the small pieces. So, and it's, I don't know what it is. It's like, I don't have enough fingers to hold it and turn it and position it in all the correct ways. But then on the other hand, I think if I had more fingers, they'd be in the way. So I'm not sure what I need. I mean, I'm doing it, so I don't guess I need anything. Now somebody's over digging in a cat litter box. I swear they know when I get on video and they're just like, it's their cue to go dig in the litter box. And I don't know which one it is. All right. My son Elijah went for an interview for a job. I don't know, I might have said this on another video, so forgive me if I did. And not everybody watches every video, so this might be your first time hearing it, or it might be your second time. But my son Elijah is security, and he is sitting in a car 12 hours a night, and he has to stay in this car and just drive around and make loops, and he's just sitting there. He can't get out and do anything. So I worry about, you know, sitting there so long you could get blood clots, right? And he doesn't enjoy it because he likes to be around people. He likes to work with people. He likes retail. He's been a manager at several retail stores because he likes retail. He likes interacting with people and helping people and such. And so he went for an interview today somewhere, and I hope that he gets it, just for the fact that he needs to get out of that car. His tailbone is killing him. And he's got pillows. He's bought pillows that, you know, are not helping. And so, on his days off, he doesn't do anything. Because he doesn't want to get in the car. I'm like, do you have plans? He's like, just stay out of the car. So if you don't mind, say a prayer for him that this company that he put an application in for, and I think it will be an assistant manager or either a management position. I'm not sure, but it doesn't matter what the position is. The fact is that he'll be making about the same amount of money and be able to cover his bills and stuff like he's doing right now and get out of the car. So if you don't mind, say a prayer for my Elijah. And I think he said that he won't know anything probably until about Monday. Okay, so let me see. Where am I at on this? Actually, I'm gonna be working both ends of this because I have something going on the other end. So I'm just going to work off the outside end here while I work on this piece. You know, we always worry about our kids no matter how old they are, but he is my baby. He is my baby. I think he turned 25 in December. Yeah, he's my baby. I don't know how old he is. I think he turned 25 in December. Oh, goodness. Come on, go. Sometimes you have to talk this yarn through, not this yarn, but you have to talk my crochet hook through where I want it to go and what I want it to do. Come on now. We can do this. Don't make me throw you. Come on, don't make me throw you. Come on. Oh. Sometimes it just gets a little bit hard. Starting projects is always the hardest for me. And once I get them started, I'm okay. It's just that little needing to start the project. I don't even know. Maybe this is number 3. 4, 5, and maybe number 6 is right here. I don't know. But I'm going to count them real quick to make sure. Whew. Bear with me. Yeah, sometimes I struggle. I mean, a lot of times I struggle when I'm starting a project like that. Just to make my hands do what I want them to do. Sometimes they think they know better than me and they try to do different things. And it's just, you know, it's okay. I win in the end. I'm the winner. So anyway, what project you got going on today? What's your plans for the weekend? Yeah, we got the weekend coming up. I don't even know if it is the weekend yet or not. I mean, okay. So I don't know. I lost my days of the week, and I was just like thinking, oh, it's the weekend. Tomorrow's the weekend. And then I realized it's only Tuesday. Tomorrow's not Saturday. So I guess I was just trying to have, you know, a weekend and 2 days and a weekend. I need to look and see if I put double crochets everywhere that I was supposed to do that. I believe I did. I passed the test. Alright, guys. Sometimes when I'm recording late at night, I get a little goofy. It gets a little bit goofy at night. But I do think those lovebirds right there under that white yarn, I think they would be so cute in those colors. And I like the groundhog. I mean, no, they're not groundhogs. They're otters. I like those otters, but I don't know if I really want to do them. If I want to do them in a bright color or the brown. I've done this bear in brown, and I did Doug the Pug in 2 different browns, and I have a darker brown also that I could do them in, but I'm not a brown color person. I mean, I like to use color. You know, I don't want like, you know, a whole bunch of Woobles lined up and they're all, you know, dark brown. I like some of them brown, but I like color. And to me, they're cartoony. These are little like cartoon characters, and so they need fun colors. So that's what you know, trying to decide what colors they're gonna be. I like them though. They're really cute, and they look super simple to make, right? They would be simple to make. And I'm just going to pull me off a little bit of white. But anyway, we're just going to put this sucker together. Once I make this little belly patch, if I can keep my hook in here. I don't normally have that much trouble with that part. Sometimes, but not all the time. So I probably need to go ahead and plug up my hot glue gun, because I'm going to need it to put Henri together. My niece's boyfriend's name is Henri. And Big Daddy's daddy's name was Henri. He didn't go by Henri, but that was his name. Ugh. Anyway, yeah, I want to, get my hot glue gun heating up in just a second when I finish this round, because I don't want to lose what I've got going on here. I'll probably do another round or so on this, and then, no, wait, did I do that wrong? I did. I did that wrong. Wrong. I put in two increases back to back. This next one's an increase. Okay, I am going to stop for a moment here and plug up my hot glue gun. And I need to move things around over here so that I'm not gluing anything to the table. Alright, get my hot glue gun going and get out my I have a plug right here by my desk, and I can just plug that up and use it, unplug it, let it cool, and then put it away. And I'm gonna go ahead and get another glue stick. I just filled them. I get the Crafter Square glue sticks from Dollar Tree. That's the glue I use. I think I only need one. Alright, so let me see, what have I got going with this? Okay. Right now I'm making the belly patch to go on Henri. Yep. My Big Daddy's dad, my father-in-law, he was a Monroe police sergeant, and he passed away at the age of 52. And so we were just devastated when he passed away. I had been over there at their house. Big Daddy was at work, and I had been at their house, and I came home to give Dakota a bath. He was 3 months old. I came home to give him a bath and get him ready for bed, and so I gave him a bath and got his clean jammies on him, and I was feeding him, and my phone rang, and it was the sheriff's department, and she said, "Your mother-in-law needs you." I was like, okay. And so I scooped Dakota up and took off. And my father-in-law was not so great. And my mother-in-law had just got out of the shower herself. And so she needed to go put clothes on. So I took over the phone with 911. And I was just asking them, you know, what do I do? What do I do? And they kept just saying that they're almost there. They're almost there. But it seemed like forever. It seemed like forever waiting on them to get there. And so my father-in-law kept like coming to, and then it's like, I don't know, passing out again or something. And I just felt so bad because I didn't know what to do. And I told my mother-in-law, I said, bring me a cold wash rag. That's my answer for everything. And so I wiped his face off, and I put that cold wash rag on him, and he was just coming to and then going back out. And I had Dakota, he was a 3-month-old baby. He was laying on the couch, and my father-in-law was sitting on the love seat, and I had put Dakota on the couch and put some pillows around him. And so when the fire department got there and took over, they just moved those couches out of the way and just put him in the floor and started working on him. And now I had already got ready for bed, and I already had Dakota ready for bed, but I just ran to my house real fast and slipped on some clothes that didn't even make sense. I remember that vividly because I just put on something, whatever. I had to put on some pants and come back, and I had to drive my mother-in-law. We followed the ambulance to the hospital. And I called Jody and after the paramedics started working on him, I called Big Daddy and told him, meet us at the hospital. And he didn't know what was going on, really. And so he met us at the hospital. He was there when we got there. We followed the ambulance and got there, and he was gone. But when we were behind the ambulance, I could see them in the windows of the back ambulance, and this was in 92. I could see them in the back window working on him the whole way. They were trying their best. They were working on him. And he just didn't make it. He didn't make it. And so they ruled it heart attack. They ruled it heart attack, but honestly, he had had surgery on his foot. He had had a bunion off, and then he was just sitting there every day. And so, it could have been a blood clot or something, but they ruled it heart attack. But anyway, it was hard. It was a hard time for us losing him. So he was only alive for 3 months of Dakota's life, and he would come over every day when he got off work. He would come to my house and to see Dakota. That was the first grandchild. And he would, if he was sick, he would come and knock on the door and tell me to hold Dakota up to the window so he could see him. Wasn't that sweet? And so, but he did come to see Dakota every day. That was just a very, very hard time. And I personally had a hard time with it afterwards because I didn't know what to do. The dispatcher wasn't telling me anything to do, and I was asking her, and she just kept saying, they'll be there, you know. They're on their way, they're almost there. And I just felt like, what am I supposed to be doing in the meantime? A cold rag was the only thing I knew, and it didn't help. So I kind of did struggle with that afterwards, like, you know, was there something I was supposed to have done? But you can't do what you don't know, and if you're, you know, no one tells you what to do, you surely can't do anything. So I'm going to weave this in just a little bit. Weave that tail in. Anyway, I loved my father-in-law. He would come over on Sunday mornings and bring me chocolate milk. And we would fix pancakes or something for him for breakfast every Sunday morning. And then on Sunday afternoons, he had a little side job, a little side gig where he rode the Twin City Queen. It was a boat that went down the Washita River, and he would ride it, you know, as security or whatever. And so a lot of Sundays, if we didn't have other stuff going on, we would go and ride the boat with him. So that's what we did a lot on Sundays. He would come, eat breakfast with us. He would go to the store first and get a newspaper and me some chocolate milk. Then he would come here, eat breakfast with us. And then he would go ride the riverboat, and sometimes we would go ride it with him. All right, Henry, we ready, buddy? Okay, so I am putting these little kawaii eyes on my Henri. So I'm kind of just seeing where I'm going to stick them. And I got to get glue up in there. Or am I going to do that from the outside? I guess I could glue that from the outside and push them down. That would probably be my best bet. Let's see what we got. And I want them to look kind of evenish. So I'm looking for a stitch where they will look kind of even. Okay, let me see. Stitch in the bottom, a stitch in the top. And I want these turned kind of like, you know, making sure I get them in the same position. All right. How's that? Okay, I'm going to start with the eyes. Oh. It is a little nerve-wracking using hot glue gun on these because, you know, you can't use too much glue. You can only use a little bit. And see, my eye is turning as I'm putting this on there, so they may not end up in the same position. There you go. All right. Let me see if that works any better. don't want to burn myself all up though. Where'd my other one go? Oh, it's hooked to this, dragging it around by the hot glue strand. It's invisible strand there. Okay, there's my eyes. Whew, that was stressful. Okay. Henri, get on over here and let's see where your eyes need to go. I won't. Okay, I'm going to use some needles first, remember, to get them on the right row. 1, 2, maybe about right there. Let me try the other side. Because once I get those done, everything else can go according to the eyes. 1, 2, 1, 2. Right. Okay, I'm just going to put some glue on it and go for it. Go for it here. I just didn't want to glue it to my, I didn't want to glue my needle in with the eye. I'm just pushing that in and holding it kind of tight just because, you know, I want it to hold in place till that glue starts cooling off. Okay, so now we're ready for the other one. And then just pushing it in. It doesn't take but a minute for that glue to start cooling off, but I definitely want it to do its thing. Okay. I had something here and I have lost it, so hang on. Okay. I have his smile right here. I'm gonna put that about maybe right there. And let's see the belly patch. This is where I joined it. And so it's, you know, kind of a little dent right there. It's not super noticeable, but I know it's there. So I'm going to put it towards the bottom. I'm just trying to, you know, make sure I got it kind of even. I mean, it's just an amigurumi. It don't have to be like super perfect, but you know, I don't want it to look dorky. I don't want my cartoon animal to look dorky. Okay, I think that's good. But what I'm going to do is hold it with my finger over here if I can. And start putting some glue. I may have to go back and put some around the edges, but I'm just gonna hold that on here like that. And I kind of did spread it and pull it a little. Maybe I didn't do it too much to make it look off, you know, make it look off, cocked to the wrong side there. So I'm gonna let this dry hard, and then I'll be able to maybe stretch the other side a little bit too. I think I might have stretched this side too much. But Henri, you're looking so cute. I love it, Henri. Now give me some chocolate milk. Hop to it, Henri. Oh, goodness. So my mother-in-law has passed away also now. She passed away in 2016. He passed away in 1992 when Dakota was born. And then my mother-in-law had stomach cancer and passed away in 2016. Alright, so I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to be able to stretch that. I'm going to put my glue all up in here. And then just stretch it over. Burn my hand. I'm gonna have to go back around those right at the edges, and then I gotta glue his little cute mouth on. Alright, well that looks cute. I'm gonna let that glue a little more, so meanwhile I'm going to glue his mouthpiece in. And I think that's about even. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm trying to line it up, you know, evenly spaced between the eyes. I'm gonna put a stitch, not a stitch marker, but just to know that I'm going below that. Don't roll on me, Henri. Okay. Whatever, Henri. I think he's cute. I like seeing him come together here. Oh, I need more glue. Are you still with me? You're watching Henri come to life. I like to see their little personalities as they get the pieces put on. I can just see them coming to life, and you know, their little personality. Oh, I might have put it too low. I think I did go one too low, but it's there now. It's fine. Oh, it looks fine. I do have a little bit of glue that's strung right across that. I can probably scratch it off later. Well, there's Henri. Isn't he cute? I like him. I like old Henri. I'm just putting a little bit of glue, a little bead of glue around that so I can just get those edges down all the way, so it looks like it's more into the project instead of just laying on top of the project. Oh, hot glue and Henri together. Alright, let me see what over here needs a little bit. Just holding that down. What do y'all think about Henri? Like I said, this was a really simple Wooble, but he, you know, is really cute. He turns out really cute, even though he's simple to make. I can see a lot of personality there in him. And look, he might go in the circus because he can do acrobats. So, adding Henri to my clan up here, that makes 3, 6, 7, 8, number 9. No, I have another one, but that video hasn't went up yet, and so he might be number 10. I do have another one, and maybe that video has went up. Yes, that video has. Let me see if this needs any more glue before I unplug that. I think it's good. How about my ears? They all look good. And the mouth. It's there. It's there. So, where'd Henri stand go? And there we go. We have Henri joining our crew. This is the Wooble I stuck to the side because I didn't know when this video was going to go up. So, she makes number 9 and Henri makes number 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe. Alright guys, thank you for staying with me today and riding this little show pony out as I created Henri and chatted about, I don't know, my father-in-law. Thanks guys. Friends, I appreciate you all so very much for hanging out with me while I was crocheting and crafting and just chatting and having a good time. You helped make my night the best night. It's a beautiful day to crochet. I am going to crochet another Wooble because that's what I have in the lineup.